dear students, welcome to our channel Maths with Panimara. In this video, we are going to discuss about the locus problems which are related to right angled triangle concept. So like previous videos, we are doing the first step of locus. Let us consider any point on the locus, that is P of x comma y. So here question is, according to this question, find the locus of third vertex, particularly they mentioned now. So let the third vertex be, let the third vertex locus point is be P of x comma y. Let the third vertex be x comma y. Third vertex means it is denoted by obviously x3, y3. I hope everyone understand, dear students. We'll move on to the next one. Given end points of the hypotenuse are, the end points hypotenuse I am taking as A and B. I am giving the names. Given end points of given so hypotenuse right angled triangle or A equal to 4 comma 0, B equal to 0 comma 4, x2, y2, A value, B value. Next what we have to write is A value, B value, we don't know. Next, given triangle PAB is right angled, at P. So nowhere mentioned that at P. Find the locus of third vertex of right angle triangle. So here, according to the question, the figure will come like this, dear students. So the locus point will be here, P of x comma y. Here the point B I am taking 0 comma 4. Here the point 4 comma 0 I am taking. So here it is making a right angle. So whenever triangle PAB is right angle at B, by using Pythagoras theorem, PA square plus PB square equal to AB square, then we have PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. That is PA square. That means distance between these two. Dear students, you remember, whenever square is there, without root you can write. See, generally I am explaining here. AB distance means what you can say? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. But if you have squaring on both sides, AB square equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square we are writing now. Whenever square is there here, without root we can write distance between 2 points formula. Whenever square root is there, here square is there, every term is having square, just you are writing distance between PA, PB and AB without square root. You remember all of you. I hope everyone understand. So PA square, distance between these two, x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. Next PB square, x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. Distance between these two, 4 minus 0 whole square, 0 minus 4 whole square. So x minus 4 whole square plus y square plus x square plus y minus 4 whole square is equal to 4 square plus minus 4 whole square. Directly write it as 16 and 16. Good is good. X minus 4 whole square. X square plus 16 minus 8x plus y square plus x square plus y square plus 16 minus 8y is equal to 16 plus 16. So both sides plus 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16 get cancelled. X square plus x square 2x square. Y square plus y square 2y square minus 8x minus 8y is equal to 0. So throughout dividing by 2, x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y equal to 0, which is the required locus of the third vertex. Therefore, the locus of third vertex, is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y equal to 0. This is the way you can do, dear students. And one more, another formula, another method. This is method 1, method 2. For this question only I am giving method 2. This is method 1. So first 3 steps there is no change at all. First 3 steps will be same. When you come to the last step, that means geometrical condition step. Whenever triangle PAB, by using straight line concept, triangle PAB is right angled PA is perpendicular to PB. PA is perpendicular to PB. So whenever the two lines are perpendicular, the product of slopes equal to slope of PA into slope of PB is equal to minus 1. Slope of PA. So when 2 points are available, y2 minus y1. So y minus 0 by x minus 4. Slope of PB. y2 minus y1. y minus 4 by x minus 0. So these two are perpendicular now. So therefore, slope of PA into slope of PB is equal to minus 1. Slope of PA, y minus 0 means what? Y by x minus 4 into y minus 4 by x minus 0 is equal to minus 1. So actual multiplication, y into y minus 4 is equal to minus x into x minus 4. That implies that y square minus 4y is equal to minus x square plus 4x. All these values we can take this side. So plus x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y equal to 0. This is also another method to get the locus. Here also we are getting same, here also we are getting same. This is method 2, this is method 1. By applying the condition for the Pythagoras theorem. So here this is Pythagoras theorem, here condition for the two lines are perpendicular. So generally most of the students, they are understanding easy way is Pythagoras theorem. Why? Because in earlier classes, 8th and 9th, we studied about Pythagoras theorem. So they will approach this one. We'll move on to the next questions. The next question, dear students. Find the locus of third vertex of a right angled triangle. The ends of the whose hypotenuse are 0, 6 and 6, 0. So first step is let a third vertex locus of a point BE P of x comma y. Given endpoints of the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle are a of 6 comma 0 and 0 comma 6. I am assuming this is a, this is b, and here also you can plot like this 0 comma 6, 6 comma 0. After that, right angle triangle PA square plus PB square equal to, so PA square, distance between these two, x minus 6 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. Next, x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square is equal to AB square, 6 minus 0 whole square plus 0 minus 6 whole square. So x minus 6 whole square plus y square plus x square plus y minus 6 whole square is equal to 36 plus 36. So x square minus 12x plus 36 plus y square plus x square, y minus 6 whole square, y square minus 12y plus 36 is equal to 36 plus 36. Both sides 36, 36 get cancelled. X square plus x square, 2x square, y square plus y square plus 2y square minus 12x minus 12y. So dividing by 2, so it will becomes x square plus y square minus 6x minus 6y equal to 0, which is the required locus. The locus of third vertex is x square plus y square minus 6x minus 6y equal to 0. So here also method 2 also just we will discuss the slope of PA, y minus 0 by x minus 6. Next, y minus 6 divided by x minus 0. So y minus 0 by x minus 6 means y by x minus 6. Y minus 6 divided by x. So cross multiply y into y minus 6, a minus into x minus 6. So that values minus x square plus 6x minus 6y. These values we are taking here, minus x square plus x square. So plus x square plus y square minus 6x minus 6y equal to 0. I already said that how to proceed method 2. So they are perpendicular now, so product of two slopes equal to minus 1. We will move to the next question and last question in this concept of right angle triangle. We will take the points as different points. Second bit, question number 1 in the textbook. The next question, find the equation of locus of P if the line segment joining 2, 3 and minus 1, 5 subtends a right angle at P. Subtends a right angle at P. So now, observe carefully. Find the equation of locus of P if the line segment joining 2, 3 and minus 1, 5. So here I am taking the rough figure. So this is the locus point P of x comma y, and these are the line joining of given points. One point I am taking as 2, 3 and another point I am taking as minus 1, 5, that is B. So first step in the locus we know that let P of x comma y, let P of x comma y be any point on the locus. Next, given points line joining points that I am taking as A. First point is 2, 3 and B minus 1, 5. So next condition is subtends a right angle at P. So that means given triangle ABC, given triangle PAB is a right angle at P, given triangle P is a right angle at P, then we have PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. So PA square, x minus 2 whole square. So square is there, I already said that logic how to write it is. X minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square plus PB square, x minus of minus 1, x plus 1 whole square, y minus 5 whole square, PB square means distance between these two, equal to AB square. So here 2 minus of minus 1, 2 plus 1 whole square plus 3 minus of minus 3 minus 5 whole square. So this is the way first you have to write it, dear students. Now we will move to the expansions. X minus 2 whole square, x square minus 4x plus 4, y minus 3 whole square expansion, y square minus 6y plus 9, x plus 1, x square plus 2x plus 1, y minus 5 whole square, y square minus 10y plus 25, 2 plus 1 3, 3 square is 9, 3 minus 5 minus 2 whole square 4. So on both sides 9, 4, 4, you can cancel it. X square plus x square, 2x square. Next y square terms, y square plus y square, 2y square. Next x terms, here minus 4x plus 2x, so minus 2x. Minus 6y plus 10y, so sorry, minus 10y. Minus 16y. Next constants, 1 plus 25, 26. So other than these values, no values are available now. So we can conclude it. So all are multiples of 2 dividing by 2. X square plus y square minus x minus 8y plus 13 equal to 0, which is the required locus. Therefore, conclusion step, the locus of point P is x square plus y square minus x minus 8y plus 13 equal to 0. Even if we apply that slope also, we can find out the equation of locus of P in this way. I hope everyone understands, dear students. So these are the 3 questions from your locus exercise in the mathematics intermediate 1B paper. So in the next video we will come with sum of the distances and the difference of the distances. So after that ratio problems we will come with that. So different concepts. I think some of the distances 2 problems are there. In 2 problems we will make 1 video according to your convenience. And difference of the distances, like this we will see that. Thank you. It will help in the anyway half-yearly examinations are going on in Andhra Pradesh. So it will help. These videos will help. You can share. You can support to me. You can subscribe to my channel. Those who are watching first time, dear students, please do subscribe and share to your friends and relatives. If you have any doubts regarding this video, you can write to my comment box. I will help you in my free time. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Dear students and parents, this is my YouTube channel Maths with Panindra. In this channel, in intermediate Telangana and Andhra related mathematics intermediate 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B and MSET and JA mains related topics are there in my channel. You can do subscribe and share to your friends and relatives. Thank you all. పేరెంట్స్కి స్టూడెంట్స్కి నేను చేసే విన్నపం ఏమిటంటే నా యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ పేరు మ్యాథ్స్ విత్ పనీంద్ర. ఇందులో ఇంటర్మీడియట్ సంబంధించి మ్యాథ్స్ ఏ, మ్యాథ్స్ బి, మ్యాథ్స్ 2A, మ్యాథ్స్ 2B, ఇంటర్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ సెకండ్ ఇయర్ సంబంధించి ఎంసెట్ జేఈ మెయిన్ సంబంధించినటువంటి వీడియోలు ఉన్నాయి. వీక్షించి మీరు సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసి షేర్ చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్.